Great, and first time enjoyed this class, and it's rather interesting to see how it is.
Awesome. So this is your
Doing.
very first lesson, yeah?
Yeah.
Nice, nice. And I presume you found out through Lingualeo, right?
Yeah.
Excellent. Okay. All right, let's welcome back Alex as well. Welcome back, Alex. Good to see you.
Thanks.
Okay. So, since we have Nora now, she's a new student and it's her first class, let's welcome her. So Nora, tell us a little bit about yourself. Where are you from? Why are you learning English? What do you like to do in your spare time, and so on?
My name is Nora, so but it's my nickname, and I'm from Russia. Now I'm working, but before I learned computer science in Italy, in Politecnico di Milano. I studied in English. So I have many friends from this time, and I want to improve my English, so because people, the main language speaking all over the world is English, and it'll be useful for my future work.
Excellent. Very good. Very good. Thank you very much. At the beginning of your introduction, I couldn't hear everything you said. There was a problem in the background. There was some noise. So what did you say? You're studying right now, or are you?
I'm working right now. Maybe now the sound is a bit better. In Politecnico di Milano, I studied in English.
Yeah. I can hear you again. I don't know. I think you might have two videos open.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
That happens sometimes. It's okay. It's your first time. So you might have to close one of the...
I'm closing.
Excellent. Okay, good, good. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Thank you very much. I can still hear myself. I don't know where it's coming from. It's cool though. I haven't heard myself.
It means that you are a little bit in the future, I think.
Yeah, maybe. So what did you say? You're studying right now, or are you... I wonder where it's coming from.
Right now, maybe now the sound is a bit better.
No, I think it's coming from our new student. Is this Svetlana?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Very well. Svetlana, I think you have two videos on. I have to close one of the...
I have two videos.
Yeah, because I think the noise is coming from you. Is it possible? Or am I wrong? I can still hear myself. I don't know.
It's very funny, really.
Because I can hear something that happened 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, it's not 1 or 2 seconds ago, it's 10 seconds. Is it possible 10. Like that? Maybe you were recording his voice, or...
No, I think it's Svetlana.
No, I sit here in silence.
Hi, how are you?
There are no...
I'm fine, thanks. And you?
Very well. Svetlana, I think you have two videos. Yeah, this is it's about 20 seconds old. I can hear it. I don't know where it's coming from. Okay, I'm gonna ask all of you, all the students, please have a look on your internet browser, whatever you're using, Chrome or Firefox. Make sure that you don't have two videos open. Make sure it's just one video, one hangout.
Like that. Maybe you were recording his voice, or...
No, I think it's
No, I sit here in silence.
Yeah, it's Svetlana. It's you. I just muted you so I can hear it's gone. It's not there anymore. Okay, maybe she needs to refresh. Okay, Salam. Hello, Salam.
Hello.
How are you? Sorry about not introducing ourselves straight away to you. How are you?
Fine, thanks. How are you?
Very good. Where are you from?
I'm from Russia.
Good. Which part of Russia?
St. Petersburg.
Oh, St. Petersburg. Nice, nice. Very good. My name is Alan. I'm from Australia. Welcome back, Nora. It's good to see you back. I see you had a connection problem as well.
Hope we will not have me again and again and again.
Yeah, I think this is the time in Russia, you know, when it becomes really late, everyone is using the internet, so, you know, the connection is not always stable. Okay, Svetlana, welcome back.
I'm sorry for your trouble.
No, that's okay. It's better now. It's a lot better now. I don't hear myself from the past. That's good now. Yeah. Awesome. Okay, so look, I'm gonna briefly say something about myself, and then maybe you can quickly say something about yourself as well, and then we can start the lesson. Okay. So my name is Alan. I'm from Australia. I have lived in Australia most of my life. However, I'm now living in the UK. I'm here for about 2.5 years. I spent some time abroad in Germany, 5 years. When I was maybe Alex's age, I was very young. Then I spent 2 years in Egypt. I was studying there and teaching English. Yeah, some of my hobbies are playing football, watching football. I love football or soccer. I enjoy technology, so keeping up to date with you know, the latest gadgets and computers and so on. History, I enjoy history about various cultures, languages. I can speak a few languages. I try to at least. Comparative religion, and yeah, that's about it for now. If you'd like to know more, you can find out in the near future. So let's hear something from Svetlana. Where are you from, and what are you doing? And tell us a little bit about yourself.
I live in Moscow, in Russia. And free time, I like to read books, to walk, to have a walk, to go to the theater, cinema, and meeting with my friends.
Lovely, lovely. And why are you learning English?
I need to use English in my work because my profession is lawyer, and I make contracts at least at 2 languages, Russian and English.
Oh, very good. Okay. All right, excellent. Thank you very much for that brief intro. Salam, would you like to go next?
Hello, I was born in Baku, Azerbaijan, land of fire. Several months ago, I went to the St. Petersburg. I work programmer, web programmer, and I like football, like play chess, like to meet my friends, worker, and other.
Excellent. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Welcome to English Journey. Salam. Nice to meet you.
Thank you. Nice to meet you too.
Okay. Rinat, just quickly tell us something about yourself so the other students can also get to know you a bit.
Okay, my name is Rinat. I am from Kazakhstan. I think only me or only I who's not from Russia. And I'm a math teacher, 32 years old. I have two daughters, one son, and I'm learning English because I have to learn. I am teaching math in English language, and I always need to maintain and support my English. And I've been working with Alan, with other teachers for a long time, for maybe 4 or more months. So nice to meet you guys.
Nice to meet you too.
Nice to meet you.
Excellent. Thank you very much, Rinat. Rinat is one of my veteran students. He's one of my long-time students. We started way back. Yeah, good. Okay, and Nora, you already said something about yourself. Would you like to repeat it? I think Svetlana didn't catch what you said.
Okay, I repeat. Now I'm living in Moscow. Before I lived for a couple of years in Italy. I studied computer science, and for communicating with my English-speaking friends from different parts of the world, and for my future work, I need to improve my English.
Very good. Can you speak Italian?
Poco. A bit, really a bit. I understand much better than speak. Italian is a real problem in speaking for me. Okay, but I think it's something psychological stopping speaking in Italian because I understand much better.
Yeah, it's English. So English for you is easier than Italian, yeah?
I'm studying English longer. Okay.
I think, yeah.
So I had short courses in Italian before visiting this country for about a month, very fast course, and after that I learned Italian only from phrases I have had around myself.
So you didn't really make much effort.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Okay, no problem. It's lovely. Thank you very much, Nora. And Alex, tell us something about yourself quickly.
My name lives in Russia, in Moscow. I study in the fifth form. I'm 11 years old. I like play football and draw. To draw.
Excellent. Very good. Thank you very much, Alex. Okay, so this is it, I think. We all introduced each other. So now, before we start the lesson, I just want to mention to everyone, especially those new students, there are about 4 teachers, I believe, at English Journey, and there are various and different levels that we do. Okay, so we have lower intermediate or beginner level, then we have intermediate and higher intermediate or to advanced level. Okay, this lesson that we're doing right now will be high intermediate. Okay, so if I don't know what level most of you are, because it's the first time I'm meeting you, so I will start the lesson. If you feel comfortable, you're most welcome to join and to participate. But if it's a bit too difficult for you, I can't make it any simpler, because it's supposed to be for high intermediate students. So that's one thing. And the other thing is I focus more on speaking. So I'm here to improve your speaking or the students' speaking skills. So your vocabulary, I will hopefully help you with increasing your vocabulary, so the amount of words you're going to know in English, your pronunciation, intonation, your reading, your conversation skills, and that's pretty much it. Okay. So for this lesson, we will do IELTS preparation. Oh, sorry, speaking for IELTS. IELTS is an examination that students of the English language take if they want to travel to an English-speaking country like Australia or UK and so on. So here we focus solely on speaking. Okay, and I will screen share in just a moment the PDF. Okay, here it is. So here I've already started this. This is a book with many pages, okay, and we are actually now on Unit 4, okay, and we're talking about the world around us. I think Rinat is the only student here that sort of done some of these lessons. And so I will ask Rinat, maybe for the sake of the other students, because you haven't done this before, the new students. Rinat, would you mind if we maybe did one of the earlier units, maybe unit 1 or unit 2? Or do you prefer continuing?
I prefer continuing because...
Okay.
Yeah.
No problem, yeah, it's understandable. Okay, so we'll continue from unit 4. It's good because it's pretty much at the beginning of unit 4. Yeah. So in this unit, before I start, any questions? Does anyone want to ask a question?
No questions now.
Okay, good. So in this unit, the aims are to talk about the environment and climate. Then we're going to be using cleft sentences and complex sentences. And in pronunciation, we'll focus on long and short vowel sounds. And then we'll have some exam techniques, like using news articles to improve your answers. Okay, so the environment...
I have one question. What cleft sentence mean?
What's a cleft sentence? Does anyone know what that means, or has anyone heard?
Not yet.
I could understand by the meaning. Maybe it is not complex sentence. It's easy, simple sentence. Is it correct? Am I right?
Yeah, it's like cleft. It means like, how do you say it? Like split or a break. Basically, a sentence that there is an emphasis on separate clauses. Yeah, where elements or certain things in that sentence are being put in different clauses, so different parts of the sentence. It's like a separation in a way. Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Yeah. Hopefully, when we look at some examples, it'll make more sense to you. Okay. So, Rinat, were you there when we covered the beginning of this?
I hope so. Yes, I was. Yes, I remember it now. Yes, I was there.
Yeah, you did boycott, recycle, reduce, and so on.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, good. So we basically learned these 7 words, and we put them in these sentences here. Okay, so they were quite easy, I think. And then we moved on, and we listened to an audio. That was also very easy. And then we used some of these words to fit them. They were like adjectives, yeah? To fit them in these gaps. So we were actually on exercise 6. Okay, so we're talking about the environment, okay, keep that in mind, and climate. Okay, so in this exercise number 6, we have to match the sentences, okay, 1 to 8, to these 3 people, A, B, and C. So we have 8 sentences, and I want you to now think and tell me which of these 3 people can relate to the sentences below.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Rinat, can you tell us what we have to do?
We have to match the sentence from 1 to 4, from 1 to 8, with A, B, and C, which is suitable for our meaning of this.
Excellent. Yes, very good.
For example, I am soaked to the skin. It can be C. It has to be C because from this picture we can see that the raining and this boy is soaked to the skin. His clothes is very wet.
Very good. I like how you explained that. Yeah. So, I'm soaked to the skin. The answer is C. This person on the right, this man on the right, you can see that he's standing and he's walking through rain and he doesn't have an umbrella. So, of course, he's going to get soaked. Does anyone...
It is pronunciation is soaked.
Soaked, yeah. I'm soaked. So the ED is pronounced as a T. I'm soaked to the skin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm soaked to the skin. Does anyone not understand what soaked means? Don't be shy.
It's okay for me.
All understood? Okay, lovely. All right, so the second sentence. Nora, would you like to do the second one?
I feel so degraded.
I feel
Dehydrated.
so dehydrated.
Dehydrated. I think it's B because this person shown on the picture is under the sun and it's very hot.
Yeah.
So I think he had problems with it.
Absolutely. Yep. So number 2, I feel so dehydrated is B. This man, like Nora explained, he's standing or he's under the sun, you know, or he's standing in the sun, you could also say, and it's very hot. You can see even the sweat. Can you see the sweat?
Yes.
The sweat droplets? The sweat droplets falling off his head. So he's dehydrated. Nora, what does dehydrated mean?
Without water, less water in organism.
Good, yes. What's the opposite of dehydrated?
Don't know.
What?
Uphydrated.
Yes. All you have to do is take off or take out the prefix. What's the prefix?
Up, maybe.
D.
Here, D.
Yeah, D. D-E, that's the prefix. A prefix is, the 2 letters usually that are 2 or 3 letters sometimes that are before the word. Yeah, so this is prefix. And there is the suffix. The suffix here is?
ED.
ED, excellent. So hydrate, this is the word, hydrate.
Hydrate.
Make it verb, hydrated or past tense, hydrated. Good. All right, so number 3. Let's do number 3. Salam, would you like to do number 3?
I wish I had waterproof on. I think this answer is C.
Why do you think it's C?
I don't know what's mean waterproofs, but is this word contain water?
Ah.
because I select C and answer C.
Yeah, you have a good thinking, a thinking of a programmer. Excellent. Yes, you're right. It is C. So I wish I had my waterproofs on. Yeah, obviously he's getting wet. So what's waterproofs?
Water. This is water. Proof. This is house top. No, this is roof.
I think waterproof is clothes which can protect you from water, from the rain.
Well done, guys. Yes, well done, Rinat. And is it Nora that said it? Yeah. So waterproofs is talking about clothing. Yeah, maybe a hat and a nice raincoat. I have to have a raincoat or some jacket that will keep you waterproof. Yeah, we usually buy waterproof jackets that keep us dry from the wet. Yeah, from the rain. You know what a bulletproof vest is? What's a bulletproof vest?
Bulletproof. Yeah, we can understand.
Yeah?
Usually, policemen are wearing this bulletproof, or the worker at the bank who works as a, I forgot his special name, who works with the money, who always deliver money or bring money. They usually wear this.
Exactly. Yes, you're very right. Yeah. So bulletproof means it protects you from bullets. You can be driving a bulletproof car, like the president's. I'm sure President Putin is driving in a bulletproof car, yeah, and so on. So same here. He wants to wear something waterproof, a jacket, umbrella, and so on. Okay, number 4. Svetlana.
I think I'm drenched. The answer is C. Because at sea, the man walking under the rain.
Yeah. So what does drenched mean here? Drenched.
Drenched means wet.
Yeah.
Soaked. It means soaked.
It's exactly like soaked. Yeah? So
yeah.
It means you're wet, but you are really wet.
Really?
So you know when you you step inside a shower, yeah, or you maybe jump into the pool, and you come out, you are totally drenched. Yeah, you're covered in water from head to toe.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, that's what drenched means. Excellent, very good. All right, let's do number 5. Rinat, I think it's your turn.
My teeth are shattering. It is A, because from this picture we can see her teeth are shattering because of cold. So she cannot control her teeth.
Yeah, good, good. So to chatter, yeah, chattering, and we can see her teeth. So basically what it means, it's the teeth are moving, yeah, up and down. They're making like
chatting very fast.
Yeah, not chatting, but chattering. Yeah, chattering. Okay. Yeah. Ooh, so cold. You know, I'm sure you felt that in Moscow or in Russia. I haven't felt such cold for a long time, so I wouldn't know how it is. You know, coming from Australia, we don't have such cold. We have plus 50 degrees, scorching hot heat in summer, so I wouldn't know. Okay, correct. Well done. 6. Nora?
I wish I was wearing more layers. Maybe it's about C, because this person is already soaked or drenched, as we mentioned before. And one more coat would be better for him, or waterproof, or something else, or sweater.
Yeah, but okay, so if C, he's wet, if he was wearing more layers, does that mean he won't get wet?
No, it's maybe if he had one more or more layers, less wet.
Yeah, maybe a little bit, but if he's standing out for a long time, so if you're wearing one t-shirt and you have another jumper on top of that, I think you're still gonna get wet. Yeah?
But if you need to run for a short time, Maybe it will help you.
Nora, you should have been a lawyer, a solicitor. You're good at debating. Yeah, very good. I like it. However, yeah, you have a point. I agree with you. It depends. Yeah, it depends. Yeah, you probably can get less wet if you have more layers, but I think it's most suitable here for A.
Yes, I
See,
agree.
yeah, the lady, she's very cold. She only has some sort of sweater on or some sort of pullover, and that's it. And it's ice cold outside. So, yeah, so a layer means
extra clothes.
yeah, like another layer. So you have a t-shirt, that's one layer. You have a jumper, that's another layer, the second layer. Then you have a jacket, that's a third layer, and so on. All right, good. Let's do 7. Salam.
I am frozen. I am frozen to the bone. This answer A because she bone is ice.
Yes. Yeah. So she's frozen to the bone. Obviously, frozen means very cold.
Yes, very cold.
So it's A, definitely. So this is an expression that we use when it's really, really cold and you're so frozen that the frost can hit your bone even. That's how cold it is. You can feel the cold to your bone. And the last one, Svetlana?
I wish I could find some shade. B, the answer is B, because the man under the sun, and the shade can to save him from the sun.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, well explained. So it's B. I wish I could find some shade. Okay, what's the difference between shade and shadow?
Shadow, it's your shadow. It's your shade. It's your shadow, yeah, after the sun. And the shade is like a place where you can avoid from the right sunrise. Direct sunrise, yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you're right. So a shadow belongs to someone or something. So this is the shadow of Svetlana, or this is the shadow of the tree. Okay. But if you want to say generally, let's find some shade. Yeah, you wouldn't say let's find some shadow. Okay, we don't speak like that. So if you want to get away from the sun, then you say I want to find some shade. So let's go find some shade under those trees, you can say in general, or next to those buildings, for example. Okie dokie. Now moving on. Number 7. The word get. It's one of the most common verbs in English. It has many meanings. Okay, for example, we often get thick fog. Here, get actually means have. Yeah, you know what fog means, yeah? What's fog? Someone explain what fog means, please.
Fog is a situation when it is very wetty, and you cannot see the things.
You mean misty?
Yeah, it's very misty, and you cannot see the things because of this very misty air. Or yes.
Yeah, exactly. Good. So it's almost like smoke, some sort of smokiness
like
in the air. You cannot see what it is, so you have to slow down if you're driving, for example. Okay, next one. Actually, I'll get you guys to read. Nora, can you read the next example?
In the winter, it gets absolutely freezing. Gets equal to becomes.
Excellent. So here gets is something slightly different. So it becomes absolutely freezing in winter. Yeah, it gets absolutely freezing. Not it has. You see, it means something. You can't use have here or has. It means something different. Svetlana, next sentence.
The temperature often gets above 40 degrees. Gets means
Reaches.
for.
Yeah, good. So the temperature often reaches above 40 degrees Celsius. Yeah, or gets above 40 degrees Celsius. So reaches is, you know, when you're reaching, you're stretching your arm high and you're reaching for the apple on the tree. Yeah, you're reaching high. That's what it means. So the temperature is going high, and it reaches 40 degrees Celsius. All right, then tends to be is another useful phrase for talking about the weather. Okay, Salam, can you read the next example?
In the summer, it tends to be hot. Tends to be actually means usually.
Yes, you see? Has anyone heard this before, this expression?
Yeah, I mean, it's like it seems, but as you said, for weather.
Yes, very good. It seems, or it usually is. Like it's saying here, in the summer, you know, it tends to be pretty hot in Australia. However, this summer we had a pretty cold, or maybe a not so hot summer. Okay, so now let's look at the next sentences below. I want you to complete the sentences to describe the seasons in your country or region. Okay, so for example, in the spring, we sometimes get quite mild weather. Or in the rainy season, it tends to be very hot and sticky.
Sticky, what means sticky?
Ah, what's sticky? Rinat?
It's very dry or?
No. It's the opposite.
I think when it is very hot and you are always, because it's hot, you are always sweating. Yeah? And if you are always sweating, your clothes are sticking to your body.
I see.
I'm just guessing. Maybe I'm wrong.
No, you're right. Yeah. So you can say that because you're sweating because of the heat, your clothes and your body, you know, your arms stick to your body and so on. But also it means it's humid. You know, like certain regions, like the monsoon climate in maybe Malaysia, Indonesia, and so on, Vietnam. There, it's very humid, so it's sticky. Yeah, and it's raining, so it's summer, right? But it's raining, so it's hot and it's sticky, so it's very humid. They have like 80-90% humidity and so on. Okay, so now I want you to tell me about your country and use some of these, sometimes, often, or always, and so on.
Okay, let me start.
Go ahead.
In the winter, we often get very freezing wind.
Yeah, so in winter we often get
freezing wind.
Yeah, freezing. You might say chilly winds.
Chilly winds.
Chilly here means really cold winds. Yeah. Yeah, that's good. So gets means. Or get means?
Get means have.
Yeah. Have, yeah, we have chilly winds. Good, good. All right. Next one. Svetlana, would you like to do the next one?
In spring, it sometimes gets freezing. In become of spring, in the beginning of spring, we have warm weather, but then suddenly begins cold weather.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's good. So gets means?
Get means becomes.
Becomes. Excellent. Very good. Thank you. Salam?
I don't see.
Yeah, okay.
In the winter, the temperature sometimes gets negative 30 degrees.
Gets, yeah, you would say minus.
Gets minus, yes, minus 30 degrees.
Yeah, minus 30 degrees Celsius. Good. Yeah, so gets means?
Gets means reaches.
Reaches. Very good. Yeah, it reaches all the way minus 30. Okay, very good. And Nora, you can do the last one.
In winters in Italy, sometimes it tends to be very foggy.
Very good. Yeah. So tends to be here means?
It seems it's some kind of temptation, maybe. It's something usually becoming from year to year.
Something which is expected, you know. So usually, you can say, yeah. So in Italy in the winter, it tends to be foggy. Okay, good. Well done, guys. Okay, so now let's see if we can do this 8. Now you have to record your thing. Yeah, that's not gonna do. Okay, now let's look at cleft sentences. Okay, so Rinat, you asked about this. Now maybe you can read.
We use cleft sentences to emphasize information we particularly want to focus on, perhaps because the information is new or surprising, because it offers a contrast with what someone else has said, or because we're expressing a strong preference or attitude. The typical structure of an it-cleft sentence is it plus be plus emphasized information plus related clause. Simple sentence. Torrential rain is the main cause of flooding. Cleft sentence. It is torrential rain. That is the main cause of flooding.
Excellent. All right. So this is the first part of the cleft sentence. There's another example here below. So in a very simple sentence, what would we say? Where there's no importance or no emphasis that needs to be made on a certain part of the sentence. So we just say, torrential rain is the main cause of flooding. Now, if you want to highlight or emphasize something, yeah, you say, it is torrential rain that is the main cause of flooding. Can you see the difference? So if you want to highlight, you want to emphasize something, what is it that's so what is it that's so terrible about, or that causes the flooding? Oh, it is torrential rain that is the main cause of flooding. Okay, so you are putting emphasis on that. Now the next one, Nora, can you read the next, please?
The typical structure of cleft sentence is what clause plus be plus emphasized information. Simple sentence. We like to spend our summers by the lake. Cleft sentence. What we like is to spend our summers by the lake.
Ah, excellent. Well read. Now, is this something new for you guys? Have you ever heard anyone speak like this? Where the sentence starts with a WH, but it's not a question.
Yes,
is it unusual for you?
Not so unusual.
So you've heard it before, Rinat, yeah?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Svetlana or Salam and Nora, have you heard this before?
I heard this before, but in everyday speech, maybe. I never saw it like cleft sentences or.
I saw such sentences in books which I read in English earlier.
Oh, good. So you've come across it as well. Excellent. Good. So, yes, Salam?
I don't use the sentences.
Okay, so you haven't used it before. Good. So now you're going to learn this. I'm glad, because most of you haven't or are not familiar maybe with using this. So let's say I want to, let's say we're having a discussion, okay? We're talking about, you know, summer holidays, what you like to do during the summer holidays, where do you go, and so on. So let's say Rinat starts off and he says, oh, we like to go to the lake, which is nearby, and we spend our time there, you know, having a barbecue, picnic, and so on, playing with the families. And then it's Nora's turn. Nora says, what we like to do is to spend our summer holiday in Italy. So you're now emphasizing on what you like to do. Okay? So you could easily just have a simple sentence and say, oh, we like to spend our summer in Italy. Yeah, but it sounds better and more eloquent if you say, okay, what we like to do is to spend our time or spend our summer in Italy. Yeah, it's a good way to speak like that, because it shows that you understand when you need to emphasize certain parts in a sentence. And this is called a cleft sentence. Alrighty, so let's practice a little bit. Let's have a look at these ones here below. So I want you to rewrite the simple sentence below as an it cleft sentence. Okay, so Svetlana, let's see if you can do this first one.
I can't stand the monsoon season. What I really can't stand is the monsoon season.
Good. Yeah, excellent. So you've used the what cleft sentence. Okay. But what if you were to use the it cleft sentence?
It is the monsoon season that I can't stand.
Very good. Excellent. Excellent. I like it. Okay. Let's get Rinat. You can do the second one.
I want to go to the beach. What I like is to go to the beach. Or it is the beach that I want to go.
Good. So the it cleft would be it is the beach
That
where I want to go.
Or where I want to go.
And the what cleft was again?
It was it cleft. And
Yeah,
next word. Sorry?
How would you say the what cleft again?
What I want to do is to go to the beach.
Okay. Or you could say, what I want is to go to the beach. Okay. What I want
is to go to the beach.
All right. Can you think of another, let's say, it cleft or what cleft sentence? Just think of one from the top of your head. Maybe Svetlana or Salam.
It is beach where I want to go.
Oh, it is the beach where I want to go. Okay, good. But think of a totally different sentence. Svetlana or Salam, would you like to try?
With this
No,
sentence?
just any sentence. You can make up your own sentence.
Any sentence.
Yeah, any
For
sentence.
example, it is listening music that I really want to do.
It is listening to music that I really want to do.
That I really want to do.
Excellent, very good. That's an it cleft. All right. Salam, can you give us another it cleft or what cleft?
What we like is to go to the theater.
Yeah, good. What I like is to go to the theater. Or what I like is to go to the theater. Very good. You see, when this is something to do now with your intonation. Yeah, your tone goes. If you want to say about yourself, okay. Now we heard what Svetlana wants to do. Now, what Salam wants to do, he would say, "What I want to do, or what I want, is to go to the theater." All right. So your intonation goes high when you say I. Okay, that was good. Well done. So, any questions about any of this? The cleft sentences or?
No, I don't have.
No.
Okay, because we're gonna have to wrap it up. Yeah, no questions?
No.
No.
Lovely, lovely, excellent. Sorry, we have another student just joined at the end of the lesson. Salawat, is that how you say your name? Yeah, sorry, I'm gonna have to end the lesson. Maybe in the next time you can join us. But look, it's been a pleasure teaching you guys. I hope you had a good time and you understood the focus of this lesson.
Thank you very much.
Okay, nice to meet you guys. Nice to see some of the other students, and I hope to see you again tomorrow.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye, guys. Have a good night.